It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little to start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Booker in at the one spot. And for Golden State, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. That court pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Booker following the miss by Draymond Green.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Five to shoot. Green with a screen for Butler. Over onto the Kumbo. Butler, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
To the middle. Here's Young.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green with a screen for Butler. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Shots good by Booker.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Curry, played in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game. Milwaukee leading by 8. Booker looking around. Shots good by Turner.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
The shot by Turner, no good. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Bucks. To the paint. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Moody. And here is Butler. Pocket 6. Green with a screen on Giannis. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Booker. Down low. Trent outside. Giannis outside. Booker outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody's shot is off. Bucks leading by 9. A 3 from MP. Good. That's another bucket.
And with each game, it seems this rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
Hey, you know what? He's not done yet. This sort of success really breeds confidence for a young player. Not that he needs any at all to get a boost, but my goodness, he has been something. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. To see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Houston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know for the Bucks, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
And again, no good by Golden State. Milwaukee leading by 15. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player and the arrival. Arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Here's Green, following the basket by MP. Butler finds Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 16.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Booker up top. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Three-pointer. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Green. Moody with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Podziemski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he...
Giannis passes to MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Booker dishes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Moody after the basket by Milwaukee. Takes the three. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Trent in the corner. On the wing, MV. Defended by Moody. On the wing, Booker. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 12 points in the game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He scored 64 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket good. 16 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Moody finds Podziemski. Now here's Curry, defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. Bucks leading by 19. There's the three. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Kuzma outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Warriors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 16-5 run here. Booker the pass to Giannis. And Butler sends it back. And he recovers it. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Seth Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Taurean Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. MP, no good. Lets the three fly. And no good in the last second attempt this time. MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Cole Anthony is out there with Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Post gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Taken away by Anthony. And he drives in a wide open look for Portis. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Prince kicks to Anthony. Portis against Butler. Shoots from 14. Portis can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Post. Bounce pass from Morris. Outside Butler. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Anthony looking it over. Prince wide open. No good, unable to end this run. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Clippers. Butler on the attack.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Monte Morris. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Giannis dishes to Anthony. Trent with the wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Takes a three. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Kuminga.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Giannis in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Butler feeling out of it. 5 on the clock. With the floater. Oh, no, stopping by that time.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Butler. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Trent can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bogdanovich, rebounded by the Bucks.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Curry subbed in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis. And MP's subbed in for Cole Anthony. Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Curry's shot is good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Bucks leading by 9. Booker outside. Trent outside. From outside the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Golden State moving it around. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Here's MP. 25 points in the game. Inside. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And here's Booker after the 3-pointer from Steph. From Curry. Now, MP to the paint. Here's Turner. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Too big, too skilled. Turner wins that matchup.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Draymond Green. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, here's Kuzma. He had 10 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Here's Booker following the basket by Stephen Curry. Turner for three. Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Booker the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis gets the screen from Booker. The three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Booker's got 28.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Podziemski. Butler from outside. Good work defensively by Trent. On offense, here are the Bucks. Big stretch here going 10-2. Booker finds Giannis. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Giannis. 11 points for him in that last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Moody. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's. Here's Kuzma. Count it. Good. Kuzma's got 5.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
.24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. MP with it. He has 31. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for the these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Over his career, Butler's maybe been a little erratic from distance, but he always takes them with confidence.
Booker finds Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Turner's got 11 points.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Pass to Trent. An easy 2 points on the layup. Trent's got his first bucket of the night.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Butler is screen on MP. Here's Podziemski. Curry looking it over. And it's sent back by Turner. And they recover it. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors, another three.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bucks leading by 12. Booker outside. It's stolen by Green. And here is Moody. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Giannis. MP outside. On the wing, Turner. Butler against Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Shots good by Booker.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Just to Curry. Jacks up a three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Booker will bring it up for Milwaukee. Turner with a screen for Booker. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
MP passes to Giannis. Now, here's MP. Turner with the screen for MP. Pass to Turner. Sinks that one from the post. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. Moody, the bounce pass. And here is Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's MP. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Booker. Over Curry. And MP with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Podziemski. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Pass to Curry. Shot on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's Booker. He has 38 in the game. And yep, another basket.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. MP is number 1.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
On the wing, Green. Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Booker against Curry. Trent, left side. Here's Kuzma. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 8.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Now, here's Moody. Still yet to score. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Podziemski's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Here's MP. He has 40. To the middle. Here's Turner, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Curry. They trail by 11. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive.
clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Back to Trent. Trent setting the pick for Portis. Pass to MP. MP showing the range.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Warriors trail by 11. Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Podziemski. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
State. Quinton Post is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Seth Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Right side Curry. To the inside. Here's Butler. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep, Trent. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
Almost halfway through the season. Let's check out the standings in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat.
And right now for the Bucks, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now Curry. He has 45 points. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 48.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it.
Booker finds Portis. It's not going to go for him.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Kuminga throws it down.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Bucks leading by 10. Booker outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry passes to Curry. For the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Anthony. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Booker outside. Yet another bucket.
An elite talent in just his rookie year. He's now third all-time for rookie point production.
And the ability he has shown to score is very uncommon to have right out of the gates. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Curry against MP. Again, what an avalanche.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company.
Yeah, and sitting between Jordan and Kobe, when those are your peers, I think you're doing all right.
1:37 left in the third. Booker the pass to Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. Anthony in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the basket by Curry.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Prince in for Trent. .109 left to play in the third. MP against Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Curry passes to Curry. From deep three-point land, connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. 36 seconds left in the third. MP fires from way outside. And that one's good by Giannis.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Moody comes in for Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Seth Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Booker in for Rollins. On the court for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. MP out there with Gary Trent. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Milwaukee. Outside Butler. And that one is good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those. Well, Butler can keep you guessing on defense, and when you guess wrong, he'll draw the contact and get to the line.
Your Warriors, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. but the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
Outside Butler. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Trent finds MP. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And here are the Warriors now. They host the Kings after this game. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Shoots over Portis. Rebound Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Moody. Smith with a screen on Curry. To the paint. And another assist for him.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. They need this. Curry can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. MP passes to Smith. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
And this is what we love about MP. As much as the spotlight seems to find him, he's always looking for his teammates.
Curry passes to Butler. In the corner, Moody with it. Green with a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. MP outside. Portis a screen on Curry. MP passes to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Portis has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's a great two-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
I'm coming.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Back to Curry. They need this one. And again, He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
MP passes to Portis. Another possession, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Booker draws the double. Portis kicks to Booker. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look at? And another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in a game at 29, but that's not the case anymore. In what has been a jaw-dropping performance, that mark has been matched. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's Prince on the wing. And another assist for him.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he has equaled the mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight.